I'm glad you made it home. I just needed... I'm sorry. You're right. I'm trying to sugarcoat things. It's bad. I'm bad. I'm so sorry in advance. You just wanted the truth, right? Well, I'm about to give it to you, but just know I'm only showing you this because you promised it wouldn't change anything between us. Okay? Oh, I know, it's bad. I know. So, please, just skip past that part. Please. It's a literal body in your closet. I didn't know what to do, so I just left him in there until I figured it out. And then I realized I would only figure it out until you got back. How long did I leave him in there? No, a bit longer than that. Longer. More than I would have liked. You're looking at me like I'm crazy. I thought this was what you wanted. I was just trying to help. Didn't all of our talks just lead up to this, right? It led me up to this. I know that you know why this happened. Please. I know that you wanted me to be quiet, to be good while you were away. But did you know that he was supposed to come here for you? Because this all just feels like a freak fucking coincidence. I wanted to stay at yours for a few days because you were the only person that I could stand in this shitty state I'm in, and lo and behold, the last person that I'd ever want to see shows up at your doorstep. You're not there to answer, so all that leaves is me. What? Come on, you already knew from the doorstep that I was hiding some sort of truth from you, so please stop pretending like you weren't expecting this to happen to at least some extent. 'Cause I know how you get. Why? I thought this is what you wanted. So why do I feel so guilty? It doesn't matter how long you could have sat there to grit your teeth and bear it. Maybe you're stronger than me, but I just got so fucking sick of him stroking his goddamn ego in front of us every time he would get the chance. God, I'm sorry. I know this is really bad. I just didn't know what else to do. Why? It felt like the walls were caving in, and if I didn't do something then, it would never be dealt with. I wasn't going to have another chance. He told me that you were going to leave to a different town together. that he was here to pick you up and make things final for the both of you. He said that this place wasn't good for you, that like it was all just getting to your head, and I was just a reason why. Were you even going to tell me that you had plans on leaving? Do you know how upsetting it was to find out from him and not you? Is that why you were so willing to just spend all that time with me? Because you knew that it wasn't going to last for much longer. So what, you'd rather be oblivious? Then why didn't you? Do you promise? Fuck. So he really just never took you at your word? I can't believe he'd force something like that on you. But I guess I can understand if it was only for your safety. Well, I guess thank you for clearing that up. That does make me feel some sort of relief, you know. I just... Wow, I feel so stupid now. When I was still thinking about it before you came, all I could see was red. If you wanted to leave with him, I guess you would have done so already. And it's clear that he needed you. But I need you too. It's not something I can compromise on. There's nobody else like you. Sure, I could handle him being around for your sake, but him taking you away from me, I just couldn't let that happen. Well, no. It was still more, way more than just that. I'd be lying if I said that no part of me did it to impress you. Of course, it was in the back of my mind. I always care about impressing you, but it was more than that too. It was about getting to have you, but also you. I mean, isn't that what you wanted? No, well, not having him killed, but I saw it in you. Wasn't he bringing you down? In my heart, it just seemed like I felt like you were just longing to be free. That regardless of your choice of words, there was something that you were telling me that you didn't even have to speak. I felt it even before I knew much about you. It's like I could feel exactly what you needed. I could see it more clearly than I could see anything else, because I needed that too. There's still a lot about myself or the world that I don't know or I don't understand, and it's all overwhelming, but when I'm with you, you make it feel like it's possible to figure it out. What? Is that what this is? Then yes, I love you. I love you so much. Much, much more than he ever could. You love me too. But I don't understand. Why are you still disappointed in me? Why aren't you happy? You know I was just trying to help you. If you know what I did and why I did it, then I don't understand what's wrong. My love, he was killing you first. Just from the inside. Please, it was clear from miles away. It started a while ago, too. So I thought that you'd be more excited to hear about this. To finally be free from him. Or at least thankful. No. I can't say that I planned it, clearly. I just couldn't let him leave with you. Maybe things would have been different if I had known then what I know now, but... Fuck, what a mess. If I had known the truth back then, I wouldn't have done all of this. You're right. I'm so sorry. In a way, I went behind your back. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. I should have asked you. You always knew better about these sort of things anyway. I should have known not to believe a fucking word this piece of shit could ever mutter. Oh, Christ. He smells like shit. You're right. We need to get rid of him before this gets any worse. His whole body is already starting to go stiff. It's just gonna make that harder to carry him. Let alone the smell. God. No. I made this mess. I can clean it up. But could you please at least give me some garbage bags? Thanks. Oh, God. Do you have duct tape down here too? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, God. Okay. Just help me get him into my car. I mean, I'll get rid of him on my own, I promise. You dealt with him for long enough. You don't have to deal with this. But it would be faster with your help. Please, darling. I need you. I really need you right now. What's this? Oh, gloves. Yeah, thanks. You just seem strangely prepared for this. No, definitely not questioning it. Just confused, but impressed. Anyways, thank you, love. You don't think I'm a murderer, right? You understand why this was something that I had to do. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The first time you told me about him, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, but you see how that went? He had known you much long before I had even met you, but in the end, that wasn't even enough to make me trust him. And I saw that in you when things got worse. When you would get aggressive, you did too. You know, evasive. Well, I could just feel the way you'd avoid things that you were once open about. And you shut me out. But I knew that wasn't really you. And I knew that it wasn't your fault. That it was just how you chose to cope. I'm sure he didn't want me knowing your business anyways, but I could tell he was hurting you. And every time you let that happen, you were just hurting yourself. Of course it made me angry. To see the love of your life with someone who didn't even deserve them. And in my heart, I knew that you weren't happy. God, I'm sorry that I never did anything sooner. For being so spineless until now. But I had faith that you would realize things yourself, you know? That you would get out of your situation. But I guess I got more impatient. Why? You're not angry with me, are you? Because I said that I was sorry and you're not. Are you sure? I don't understand why I still feel like we're arguing. What is it then? Like, why did I do this? I don't know. Wait, no. I mean, I do know why. I just... I've never been good at putting these things into words, so why do you expect me to start now? I told you already, I just wanted to help. That's why I did it. Okay? I never thought of you as a hopeless person, and I still don't think of you that way. You're such a strong person. So, it was something about seeing you in a situation where you were silenced, suppressed. The best parts of you that I love were painted as evil and malicious. I would have never done that to you. He made it seem like you were crazy for the control that you wanted. In my opinion, you weren't even asking for the bare minimum from him, and he still couldn't deliver. What a fucking hypocrite. There is nothing about you that I would ever want to change. Maybe he wanted you to fit into his mold, but I would follow you until the fucking ends of the earth. I would. I do. I love you. It just took some blood on my hands to realize that. Wait. So, you love me too? Then what is it? Yeah, clearly. I'd do anything for you. What? You want me to say it? I'd kill for you, love. I'd do anything for you. Fuck. I've never seen you like this, but I like it. I am so in love with you. And I don't know, I feel so excited to be able to say that to you now. And I'm sorry for not saying it sooner and for being so spineless and quiet for all this time. But I promise I'll make it up to you. I never wanted to give you the idea that I didn't care, because I do. Maybe too much, even. I care a lot about you, and especially of what you think. So I'm gonna make things right with you, love. I promise. I'll clean up the mess I made, and when he's gone, we can finally spend our time together the way we should have from the beginning. I promise. I'll be back, love. I just gotta throw the garbage away.